Hey everyone, Nexus here, and we are looking at the Red Dead expansion, Undead Nightmare. So, as you can see, something's not quite right with me. Kind of running a little off there, aren't I? Yes, I am. That's because, well, I'm a zombie. Hey, how's it going? I want to eat your brain. Is that okay? I didn't think so. Alright, anyways. Oh, look, here's one of my special horses. Now, this game is actually a direct expansion to Red Dead. However, it's not part of the canon story for obvious reasons, because we're talking zombies and the undead and things like that. But it doesn't take into to account directly the stuff of the first game. To a degree, it does, but it doesn't at the same time. Think of it more as, an alternate universe, or like how Marvel has their different universes, Universe 616 and so on and so forth. This is kind of that same take. It's just an alternate take, and having some fun essentially with the engine and the game in itself. So going along with let's do a little bit of a comparison. Now, of course, first off, there is two ways to get this game. You can actually download it directly off of the Marketplace / PSN, or you can buy. There's an actual disc to buy, which is the case of what I have here. And you may wonder, well, why put a DLC on a disc? Well, it actually is quite expansive enough that I could see that this would be potential. There's a lot to this game. Now, it's not nowhere near as big as Red Dead Redemption is, nowhere near, but it's still got a lot of meat to it. Story-wise, it's a zombie movie, so just think of, if you guys are familiar with Red Dead, it's pretty much Red Dead, but a zombie take. And that's really what it is at the end of the day. It's just think of if they had that old school Western feel and zombies come in and they're attacking. It's like, oh my God, what's going on? Is this some kind of disease? Or, what's happening to people? We gotta lock them up. We gotta find a cure. It's all about, misunderstanding the situation, of course, because it's the undead, and in the Old West, they don't know what the undead is. But, that's pretty much just the story. There's not a lot to it. There is a lot of, side missions and quests you'll easily get, whereas, the main game, to do the main story at a leisurely pace, I guess you could say, it take you about 15 hours, not doing side quests and whatever. This one, you're probably looking around 4 to 5 at minimum. And that's, of course, you could do a lot of extras and stuff as well. But, that's what you're kind of looking at, the basic part of it. But it is a nice add-on for a great game, and it's great to play. Visual-wise, no change from the first game whatsoever. It's pretty much you just took the existing map and added missions on it. So, you get little things like this. For example, one thing I did like is they had all these different horses you can get that are based on the Four Horsemen of Apocalypse. I forget which one I'm riding now. I can't remember if it's Famine or War. I don't remember, to be honest. But I am riding one of the horses. Oh, look. Here's some zombies going on here. Whoa! But, let's take a look. Oh, there we go. You can't mess with me. There you go. See, you're zombies. What are you going to do? There you go. Oh, that person's getting chased all over there. Can I nail him? Oh, did I shoot the person? Yeah, I did. I probably put them out of their misery anyways. Horse, come back! Anyways, so as you can see, though, visuals, the gameplay is still a lot of fun. Like, I'm talking a lot of fun here. Running around, shooting, even little touches, like, for example, how he runs now that he's a zombie. What is with this guy? Die already. That should be it. Anyways, lots of fun with the gameplay and everything like that. But, Red Dead, or even with Red Dead Redemption, gameplay is just top notch. Lots of fun, lots of things to do. Even little side quests like gathering horses, or other little things like you're running your place and things like that. Lots of things to do in the game. This one, not so much, not as many side quests, and again, not as much variety, I guess you can say. But again, it's a DLC. It's an expansion to the first game, and in a lot of ways, it's kind of like a mini standalone game, really. So you can't really expect too much more beyond that, and especially since you can pick it up at a pretty decent rate. I think it's going, about $15. Sorry, I don't know the exact price because I have the actual retail disc. Retail disc I had bought I actually had gotten free at the time with the purchase of my Red Dead Redemption. So I believe it was going for $19.99, and I believe it's dropped a little bit since. So it's really good for all the things that's in the game. There's a lot to do. You can stretch a lot of hours out of this. Sound-wise, not a lot of different from the first game, but that's not a bad thing in any way. There's, great voice acting, great voice cast. Everything is very rich and nice. You have in this one here, of course, you got the addition of things like the zombie noises and things like that. But, oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, I think I was too late, though. Yeah, I was too late. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Take them down. Anyways, yeah, lots of, you get the zombie noises, you get your horses making loud noises. They have one horse that's, I forget, I think it's Death, and he's just like this big red flaming horse. It's really cool, and that sounds really nice, and I think like, especially on your surround sound. Even the sound mixing is done quite well, because, you have stuff behind you or stuff around you. You always hear, accurately, which I'm a big proponent of. I love when sound is top-notch and specific and works the way it should and sounds the way it should, and this game does do that quite well. So kudos to Rockstar on that. So overall, when looking at the game in itself and looking at this as both as a DLC and a standalone game, it is a great purchase. The great thing about buying it on the disc is you don't need to have Red Dead Redemption. If you're just looking for a zombie western, but you don't like the idea of Red Dead Redemption, then you don't need to buy Red Dead Redemption. You can play this on its own, and it can stand on its own, and it's very cost effective. But if you more so, if you loved Red Dead Redemption, really you should. It's just a fantastic game. This is a great add-on and a great way to stretch the game out. For those who've played the first game, you can continue playing afterwards, but for certain reasons, things change very significantly in regards to things like, a mythical creature, to your character and things like that. So, oh, there we go. Look, that's Death, I think. There he is. He's not the flaming one, though. He's Fatman. I can't remember. Anyways, lots of stuff to do in the game. Great game to play and to enjoy. I would recommend this entirely if you want to expand out your Red Dead Redemption if you haven't already, and really you should have. But if you're just looking for a zombie western, this is a great game to play as well. Fantastic stuff, really and truly. So my recommendation is you should have this in your collection already, and if you don't, why don't you? And if you don't have Red Dead Redemption, both of these should be there. Alright? So, closing out here, you guys know what to do. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave some comments, let me know what you think, what you like, what you dislike. Don't forget to check out our other channels. Check out Daddy4224, Only One Fat Tony, Darker Mirakumo, Kronos, and of course the main channel, We Are TMPG. And beyond that, keep watching. I'll have more game videos, hopefully some mobile videos coming soon, some movie videos, all sorts of stuff coming. Alright, guys? Alright, so this is next for TMPG. Take care. Have a good one. Brains. I want your brains.